Hello, welcome back to Trailer Trash. How do you guys like my hat hair? I fucking hate it. The trailer today is It's a Wonderful Knife. Let's check it out.
Angel Falls, I give you Christmas.
The lights are so pretty. This is perfect.
He got stabbed, I assume, with a wonderful knife. Before we get too far into the trailer itself, again, I don't watch these trailers ahead of time. I haven't read anything about this movie or what it's about. I just know that's obviously a slasher film because it's on Shudder, and it has knife in the title. But It's a Wonderful Knife. It's a play on the title It's a Wonderful Life, the old Jimmy Stewart movie, which I've never actually seen, but I know of it. And the whole idea of that movie is that he hates his life and is going to jump off a bridge, and an angel appears and is like, this is what would happen if you did jump off the bridge and die. And then somehow that kicks him out of his funk and he comes back and is just sort of life is too precious to just throw away, and there's more to life than banking, maybe? Again, never saw it. But what I'm trying to get at is, if the title's a spoof, does that mean the plot is a spoof? I mean, it's a Christmas movie, it looks like. It takes place at Christmas. I think It's a Wonderful Life does as well. But plot-wise, how would that work with assuming it takes any inspiration from the movie it's, stealing the title from? Is it is it a person wants to commit murder and then an angel shows up and is like, this is what would happen if you did murder all these people? Or is there a whole killing spree and then an angel shows up and is like, this is what would happen if the killing spree didn't happen? I don't know. Or is it a wonderful knife because the knife is legitimately just perfection? Again, am I looking too far into it, or does the title actually have any significance to the movie? Let's find out.
What did you eat? Please wake up. Aaron Waters?
Justin Long was the killer? Fucking spoilers. What the hell? It is a nice knife, not gonna lie.
Last Christmas still haunts me.
Time to let that go.
No one cares.
What the hell? So this is another slasher film where it's the previous events from last year is the inspiration for this setting. It seems like that's happening a lot. Not just Thanksgiving, where it's oh, Black Friday a couple years ago, that was bad, and now here's a massacre happening. But also, I Know What You Did Last Summer, I feel isn't that kind of the plot to that, in a way? I don't know.
Everyone would be better off if I was never born. Did you see that? Did the power go out? Oh my god.
Okay, so the whole idea, everybody would be better off if I was never born. What the hell does that have to do with this killer that she's freaked out over? I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm actually impressed that there are some slight, resemblances here.
I stood under the aurora and said everyone would be better off if I never existed.
Oh, shit, I was close. Was she saying everybody be better off if she didn't exist, but she stopped the killer last year? And so it's I guess it's not a what-if scenario, but it actually brings back the killer and is well, these are the people who would have died if you didn't stop it. It's kind of like a butterfly effect sort of thing. Well, if you didn't exist, the killings would have kept happening. Right? That's actually really interesting. And again, blown away that the title actually coincides with, what it's referencing.
Wish granted.
The Angel strikes every couple of weeks.
How can that be?
Do I know you?
It's Winnie. You know that.
Okay. This her?
Hi. Hi, I'm Henry Waters. You're safe now. He's not gonna get you.
No one in this town knows me.
Who are you?
Dad. You weren't around to stop him, so he just kept going. He likes killing.
He likes killing. What the fuck? Again, it makes this seem silly. I guess it's a knife killer because, you know, if the killer ends up killing people in other ways than just with a knife, 0 out of 10, worst movie ever. You kind of write yourself into a corner there, right?
Here now. Let's have some fun. Hey, you!
Hey, Merry Christmas. We gotta stop him. And get my life back.
You be safe now. Live.
That's an axe, not a knife. Don't watch this movie. It's garbage. Seriously, though. It's a wonderful knife. It's not a knife. That's not a knife. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. What will they come up with next? Yeah, I saw the title way back when I was trying to look up movies for Trailer Trash. And yeah, the title caught my eye because, again, the title's a spoof on a previously existing movie. And so I just had to know, especially since the genre is clearly not the same. You know, if it took inspiration or if it was just a silly title to go on. But no, it's actually has to do sort of with the concept of the movie, which is cool. I kind of like that. Again, I was so close. I was like, the killer gets the... Wait. No, I said if the killings never happened, this is how things would have gone on. But you actually get that. Instead, you're getting this is what would happen if... still kind of, but it's not the killer being like, I should be dead. And then the angel's like, actually, if you don't die, this is what happens. It's so close. But yeah, interesting concept. I kind of dig it. But yeah, with that, let's check out the comments. No way, that is so cool. It's a Wonderful Life mixed with horror. I hope it's actually good. Oh, you meant no way, comma, that is so cool. Because, you know, otherwise it sounds very dismissive. Thanksgiving horror movie, and now this. Us horror fans are eating good this holiday season, which I mentioned in the Thanksgiving Trailer Trash. There have been a lot of Christmas horror movies. A Christmas Horror Story comes to mind. You know, it's funny. I just watched, on Halloween, I watched Trick or Treat for the first time. That's Trick or Treat. And unless I was mistaken, like, I started looking up the writer and the director for the movie. I forgot who it was, but I tried to correlate it with Christmas Horror Story because Trick or Treat is incredibly similar to Christmas Horror Story. It's weird how there's like... It's one night, it takes place in one evening, and it's different stories being told on that evening, but they all sort of coincide with each other in a way. It's so strange how they're like similar that way, but two completely different people worked on it. So yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, like this person says, yay, more Christmas horror movies. What if the entire town is conspiring against her and just pretending, and they're all trying to kill her? But why are other people getting killed? Also, have you seen the movie Hot Fuzz? That's a movie. I watched it, and it's fun. Don't expect much from it. It's a Christmas movie. Laughing so hard that they're sweating. That is a remarkably mysterious review for anything. I watched it. It's fun. Don't expect much from it. Like, what? It's good, but don't expect a lot. I guess I get the idea, but what a weird way of describing something. Yeah, I'll check it out. Looks aight based on the trailer. I bet the twist is that the angel isn't actually the mayor, but instead the final girl from another timeline or something. Holy shit, I think they actually called it. Like, the girl, oh my god, if the girl didn't kill the killer, the mayor, she, like, something weird, in a weird turn of events, she ends up becoming the killer instead. And so that's why no one recognizes her. Oh, wait, because she doesn't exist. No, that wouldn't make sense. But I was on to something there. You know, she's going to unmask the killer, and it's like, it's her. Whoa. But I guess if her parents don't recognize her, then... Yeah, no, I don't know. We're never getting scary slashers ever again, are we? Yeah, it's it's funny. I've complained about this before, how horror movies are becoming just campy, cheesy. You know, it's more humorous than it is scary. And if this person's getting at what I think they're getting at, I feel your pain, because just thinking Justin Long, he was in Jeepers Creepers, right? Jeepers Creepers, yeah. Pretty fucked up movie. Like, yeah, it has its cheesy bits. It's a bit ridiculous at times. It's legitimately, you know, upsetting. I don't know a better way. Not scary per se, but it has atmosphere, and it has that kind of building of tension that's really good. But yeah, when you're constantly poking fun at yourself and trying to be as ridiculous as possible, there's no tension there, and it kind of sucks. And yeah, I think the Scream franchise kind of ruined it, where it's just like, you know, it was about a killer, and, you know, was tongue in cheek, but was still, you know, suspenseful and on it, kept you on edge. You know, the opening scene of Scream was a classic because it got a big star and then fucking murdered her, and you're like, wait, what? It's kind of Psycho. Now that I think about it, I wonder if that was inspired by Psycho. Anyway, the movie, not... Anyway. Yeah, I don't know when we're ever going to get a slasher film that actually tries to scare people or unsettle them. I mean, maybe it's the market, you know? Maybe it's just people watch horror movies nowadays. Maybe they're just so, you know, tuned out from violence and horror that this is the best they're going to get, is, you know, something that sort of pokes fun at that, you know? It's interesting. But yeah, that being said, It's a Wonderful Knife. We didn't get a really good look at the knife, but I'm sure it is just fantastic. Thanks for watching.